Maybe you're dreaming of your next vacation, looking back at some of those photographs possibly from the summer. More than 40 million Americans traveled internationally this year, finally topping that pre-pandemic level. That's according to the International Trade Administration.
Okay, so now with more Americans planning a visit overseas, we talk a lot about that revenge travel. Maybe you didn't get to do it in 2020, 2021. You're making up for lost time, but it's creating huge problems at passport offices. So our Jen Wall, she spoke with a travel expert. She joins us live this morning with what you need to know before you book that international getaway. Jen, I had this happen to me. I applied for my passport. They sent me one with a completely wrong name. I have no idea where they came up with it, but some of my information was right, some of it was wrong, and it caused more months of delays. More people are seeing this.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened. That is so frustrating. Yes, we just talked with a Valley woman who had a really bad experience when applying for her daughter's passport. Same thing. She says she applied on time, did everything like she was supposed to, and it was still a complete disaster. So travel experts are saying if you are thinking about any kind of international travel anytime soon, the first thing you want to do is check your passport validity, because it's taking weeks, even months in some cases, to get passports back after applying. Now, in an email, the U.S. State Department tells me all Americans are encouraged to check their passports and apply at least 6 months ahead of travel or expiration date. Also, remember, some countries require a passport to be valid at least 6 months beyond dates of travel for their trip. And current routine processing times are 10 to 13 weeks, expedited 7 to 9 weeks for an extra $60. Processing does not include mailing times, which can take up to 2 weeks. Now, the department points to more Americans traveling internationally for all of the delays. That's from the State Department. In 2022, they issued about 22 million passports, more than ever before, they say, and they're on track to break that record this year. Additionally, more Americans have passports today than at any other time in history. So we're looking at 46% of Americans today, compared with 30% back in 2008. A Valley woman who was planning international travel ahead of time and checking all of the correct boxes shares her nightmare experience when applying for her daughter's passport.
So this was kind of a new thing for me. Like, what do you do if the passport just goes MIA? Passport application goes MIA. I don't know what to do. So, and then you call them and they're like, oh, hang in there. And then you call them again, they're like, oh yeah, you can reapply. That there's no way for them to trace it. It's just really, it was frustrating. But anyways, we got through it. Everything was okay, but I've heard nothing.
Yep, so just like you, Allison, frustrating, but she got through it. So the U.S. State Department says they hope to get back to pre-pandemic processing times by the end of this year. You can go to travel.state.gov for all of the answers to your passport questions. Now we're live in Phoenix. Jen Wall, 12 News Today in AZ.